you know what? In the end, she might be dead. They might have killed her. They might have molested her. They might have raped her. They might have killed her. They might have hit her in the head with a fucking hammer for all I fucking know.
Checking this, whatever fucking that. I don't do that. It's not fucking entertainment. And I don't want to warn predators, weavers, spiders, jello, mud, monsters. I don't want to help anyone get away with June 15th. But I want summer's truth to shine. And that's always a hell of a place. But I try to keep my promise. I'm not releasing anything unless I feel like it's sort of safe ground. And okay to do so, won't fuck up anything. But I'm fucking tormented by this. And I can't help it. And if it wasn't for monster and the medical abuse and all the bullshit at the time, I would have remembered, and it was something I was trying so hard. If I had been able to locate it when I was digging around the shit a few times, it would have been maybe enough to help save all of them. Before June 15th could ever happen. And it has eaten me every day since I found it. And I don't know why it just popped up after me digging even before summer vanished. But I did turn it in. I was there alive and I turned it in. Because it bothers me. It was an instant, oh shit. Sometimes the pieces fall when you least. No matter how hard you tug for it. And I know some people on back, she's atheist, but she just said God. I promise you that ain't it. For me, it's an expression, but it's just. In the past couple days, seeing Candace's face. But also knowing the first few days the neighbors weren't seeing the same, but I know her and I both, it sometimes takes days to develop, and I just, you know what I'm. Because of worrying, I'm worried since Candace pulled off for me that fucking day. Said she'd call the police. Because of like the fourth thought in my fucking head. Because of all the shit here. Because of things heard. Because of what I heard out of his mouth that first night. And then Fred's, in between the schizo and the crazy like fox and the tweaker Fred. As he was coming down to dig. And no, I don't mean that. Like, I think Fred had anything to do with anything. I mean, just the shit that honestly in the Fred zero that I believe Fred on. But I can kind of parse out in between the bullshit, the crazy like fox and the tweaker. And then eventually, after months of years. My gut says there's something wrong. Always has been. Helen, no. I know for a fact, but Fred was fucking with Ziggy. Him and I talked about him several times. He's taking her for money, adding in shit for extra money. Also shit, plus fucking around with her about the same way Sandy fucking around with everybody else. And so no, most of what he said to Ziggy's absolutely bullshit. I know this to be fact. I heard Fred and Laura and everybody else. And I know for a fact what he says. I mean, I know. And I knew before she came here what she's going to do. And it's like, you know, she's going to be taken for a run. I wonder. You either have to be long-term anybody around Fred, and I've known him since we were kids, to just learn Fred. One of the older LEs, something, the community itself, to personally. or his family, yeah. Which for a very long time technically sort of semi was. My kids definitely aren't. They are related, so do keep that in mind. Not that it's going to hurt their feelings in any way. After Fred went a little too whole hog with that shit of his, I don't know. Whatever. What do you do? I don't. It's such a toss. I mean, it doesn't matter what I do. And I've said things to allude or just outright. You know what I mean? Even before I found these pieces, it was known to me and others. And I'm not the only one to say it. That Dawn was clearly taking these children back and forth to dope houses and shit. It's no secret. But sometimes it'd be for days. And the weird part is that I mean, he always kept one with him as a insurance policy, mostly, cause, whatever. It's how abusers work. Well, it's actually because of care, whatever. Control. No, I don't know. Just find it odd that it kept occurring to each as they were Summer's age, roundabout, and they look almost identical at that age, every one of them, throughout the years. It's Summer. And that some were being toted around the same age as Summer to dope houses and Don cracked out and whatever, hold them hostage basically from Candace at times. But they'd come back with their faces beat, head injuries. For me, that correlates with all the times. And Don is just super concentrated throughout everything. From the very first days that Summer's been beaten in the head with a hammer or something's happened to her face or her head. Just don't understand why. And then I find these pieces way down the road, and I'm like, And then that Candace knows, and Candace knows, and that people have to essentially in the community go help rescue his child, but it's said that it's going to be reported, but then after days and certain things can fade. It's not what happens. Instead, what happens is Candace brings them right back. Even though they're clearly young enough, even though they're male children, to still have shelter and shelters, I'm like, mine from our monster. We're living our own fucking no safety and no support, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. No. But knowing that those children are being laid hands on in their fucking faces, right around being taken to crack houses, held hostage, a grown man with all the wrong friends, dope fiends of their own motels, Knoxville's, whatever. It's like their goddamn fist that may or may not have met Candace's face recently the same way as those little pisses me straight up. It's never really said, but implied that shit was supposed to be reported. way back then, not lately. I mean, she is obviously with Ellie now. But and the thing is, it's like, I don't know, man. We both had bad friends in dope houses, whatnot, right? Both are told to hurt kids, just as in like whispers from the community, alley, the rest. Monster knew. So which one is which? About all them bad friends around both. Coke heads, meth heads, does it really matter? Cocaine just sounds fancier than methamphetamine. I don't know. So therefore, Candace is the only one with bad friend. I don't think so. You know, but Dawn taking these kids to places like that when they all look the same and they're all the same ages throughout the years. What bad thing could have followed that back or been enamored? I don't know. But I wonder every day it's one of the many fires. Especially since he had such a penchant for always keeping one child. Always one, especially the prized one. I mean, for several years, that was definitely Summer. As he said himself. Outright. That Josie was no longer his favorite, but Summer was. He was definitely closer to Summer. I just. Oh, the cat decided that had to go. Bye bye. You know, I just don't know which way to tonight. I really don't. I wish I had answers. Who's that? Doc. Oh, Mr. Comic Book. Been this way. But tonight, the past months, honestly, tormented absolutely hell and back by certain pieces. Especially these last few days. Just wish sometimes that